Good morning. It's Sunday morning. Something very exciting happened yesterday. Something very special, actually. I actually went and had a look at a car, and I think that it may be the one. It may not be to all your purest tastes, but it is in such good condition. I can't. It doesn't have factory wheels on it, but apart from that, I can't ignore it. So I'm not going to do this update here. Let me just get back home and we'll update there. I just thought I thought I'd film this out on my deck today, do it outside, since I've always been filming in my apartment with the same backdrop, so let's have a little bit of change of scenery, even though there's not much to see except for a walk. You can kind of see buildings if you want. Yeah, so an update. An update on the Porsche. Yesterday I went to a dealer in Sydney, a dealer who deals a lot in Ferrari, Maserati. He had a couple of McLarens there as well. He had a McLaren 675 and 650S, I should say. So it's a very good dealer in Sydney. He's had a Porsche 911 there, Porsche 911. It's a 2006 model. It has very, very low kilometers. It's immaculate inside except for the air conditioning controls, which is obviously a common problem on the 997. They're worn off, which I searched last night actually to get that replaced. Is like I think it's a $600 US part, because you've got to replace the whole air conditioning unit. But that's probably the only blemish on the interior. Apart from that, the interior is very, very good. Like I said, it has 40,000 kilometers here in Australia, which is about 25,000 miles. So 25,000 miles is pretty low mileage. So anyway, yesterday basically I made a deal to exchange, to trade in my car, my Audi A4, for this car. It's had a service inspection at the Porsche dealership here in Sydney. What I'm going to do though tomorrow is get another independent PPI done by the Porsche specialist, a Porsche specialist here in Sydney, not Porsche dealership, but a Porsche specialist. Sorry, can't speak this morning. I don't know what's wrong with me. So the dealer's been very, very kind in that he's letting me pick up the car, take it out to get the PPI done, and then bring it back. So the dealer's been actually fantastic. He's a great dealer. I won't actually mention the name of the dealer yet, just in case the deal falls through, but when I do the video and pickup, I will actually give a mention, because it's a great dealership here in Sydney, and they're very, very friendly, very nice. It's probably one of my best dealership experiences. So yeah, so as soon as I get the book in for the PPI, I will take the car across to the northern suburbs here in Sydney and get the PPI done. Hopefully everything checks out. There's a few things that need to be fixed on the car. There's a slight coolant leak which has been picked up by Porsche, which doesn't seem that expensive to fix. The tyre sealant, automatic tyre sealant is empty. There's some problem with the washer, but it's not a very expensive fix. The brakes are on the lower levels, the front brakes, but I think they're still okay for now. They don't seem to be the lowest, but they're on a low level, so that'll hopefully all be opened up in the PPI. It has a battery. The battery is a slightly, I think it's not the Porsche OEM battery. The battery, I think they said, is a 68 and it's supposed to be a 70. My friend who bought a GT3 recently, he said that his car had the same issue with the battery and he had to get it changed over. It's not an expensive cost, it's okay. They were willing to do all these things and take it off the deal. I decided to take the discount and go directly to the Porsche specialist here in Sydney, and when I buy the car, just to start the relationship with them. My friend in Sydney has been dealing with them for years, and I know they're very well respected, and I've been on a couple of their Porsche runs that they do with him, so I'm looking for, at least I have a good setup, a good service setup. The car is in silver. They did say it was in GT silver. When I went to look at it, I think it's actually Arctic silver. It's Arctic silver, it's not GT silver. I'm not that fussed by that. I went for a test drive in it yesterday. It felt really, really good. The only thing which is a little bit, which I'm not completely, you know, what's the word? I would prefer if it didn't have them, but they look good, and I think I'm used to them already. Is that they have they don't have the standard rims. The second owner, didn't keep the rims. It's an interstate car. It's not actually a Sydney car. And the rims are from Techart. I think the brand is Techart, which I'm sure you guys have heard of. I know they're very, very expensive rims. The thing is, they are 20-inch rims. I thought the ride would suffer. In the test drive yesterday, I went over smooth roads and we went over rough roads. It feels pretty good. The car itself is very, very tight. The gearbox is very good. The brakes felt fine. Everything seemed okay. And my friend drove it. Drove it as well. Who, like I said, has owned 3 or 4 Porsches now. And he thought it was a very tight car. So hopefully nothing else shows up in the PPI. I don't think it will. I don't actually think it will. I think on top of what I'm paying, I think that I have in Australian dollars about $3,000 worth of things to do. That includes a major service, because it is actually due for a major service. But that's been accounted for in the deal, so it kind of all works out at the end of the day. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick update. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'll have more information. I'll post a proper video. Like I said, once I do the PPI and I know everything's okay and I do finalize the deal, I'll post a proper video and tell you all about the dealer and all about the car and that. So please keep watching. In the next few days, I will post it. It's very, very exciting. I'm going to have my first Porsche, and I'm looking forward to it. Please, any comments below. Like I said, let me know what you think about the wheels. I mean, it's got 20-inch wheels. I know that some people say that 20-inch wheels are too big. I thought they were 19s, but they look pretty good. I'm not sure if the suspension's been changed though. This is the only problem, so I have to get that checked out. It's possibly, I don't know, maybe it has been. I'm not an expert on these things. What else? It doesn't have the sports exhaust, but it has the dual tips on each side, the quad tips or whatever, from the Porsche Carrera S. So they're the tips. But yeah, it's a beautiful. It looks, honestly, it looks fantastic. It looks really, really good. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, please comment below, and we'll talk really soon. Hopefully with very good news. Bye.